Was at high percent. Like, the game was definitely his to be won. I don't know if he knew or someone pointed out to him, but
I think it's been pointed out to him today.
I definitely got away with it.
Man, that's the thing though. Is it's like, you know, sometimes you the emotional component of this game is hard to. I even got pissed in one of my matches. I walked away from a Sheik player that I got really pissed at because I got beat by a pocket Sheik.
Jake was saying that he was this close to beating Reflex, which is pretty true. He's pretty close.
Hopefully that doesn't put him out. Hopefully that doesn't take him out. Yeah. I love Link.
Well, I like Luigi, so.
You like Luigi?
I like Link too. Link's a cool character. I would say that in this matchup, Luigi definitely has the I'd say he has better aerials when he's close and worse aerials when he's far away.
Absolutely. That's classic Luigi though. Like if you can space and get in with Luigi, like it's hard to get him away from you, and his aerials beat your shield. His aerials beat a lot of other people's aerials, and they chain together really easily.
And also interesting enough, I think Luigi controls the ground relatively better than Link, but Link controls the airspace around it with his projectiles.
Yeah, Link needs to keep the gimmicks going. Keep the projectile zoning pressure. Yeah. Oh man, that arrow is actually really nice. That's one of the things that I really like that was changed in Smash 4 that seems to be part of this is, like, you look at a character like Fox or Falco that has an instant laser that has, you know, infinite horizontal range, and Link has to sit there and charge up his bow. And now in Smash 4, like, it charges in half a second, which is, I think, a lot more fair.
Yeah, because in Melee, the arrow is basically useless.
It's worthless. It's only good in point-blank range if your boomerang is already out and, you know, you don't have time to pull out a bomb.
Personally, I don't really like what they did to Fox, but
in PM?
In Smash 4. In PM, he's relatively unchanged, but I know he's good in Smash 4, but the voice, I can't handle the voice.
The voice is pretty terrible. As a character, how do you feel about him in Smash 4?
I haven't played the game too much. I've only played Fox for a couple matches, but he seems pretty up tilt heavy. Up smash is still good.
Wow, that recovery! I didn't realize Luigi had those kind of that kind of vertical recovery with his mashing down B.
And Ram is a Luigi pro, so he definitely knows how to recover.
Yes, he is applying Melee Luigi technology. I don't even know how much he plays PM.
Well, he hasn't played any Smash game too much up until just recently. Yeah, I don't think he'd entered a tournament until today, since last August.
Huh.
But
well, he's been playing for years. Like, Moogle knows him from back in the day, so he's... I
mean... Wow.
Wow. Okay, Ben. Bring it back. Take it down a notch.
And Spade throws it away.
He thought he was doing drop zone knee.
Yeah.
He thought he was doing drop zone knee.
And I think that would have worked if he didn't fast fall the nair. I feel like he could have made it back. But now let's see if Ram can pull it out, because it looked like he was dead.
That's the thing, though. Like, sometimes you get frustrated. Like, I know this happens to me. I see, like, you get frustrated. You want to move your character around, and then you get some breathing room, and you think, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it quickly. And it backfires like that. Like,
there's also definitely the line between, you know, doing what's the smart choice and then trying to be cool. And sometimes it's cool to run off and try to hit the other guy, but...
It is.
Sometimes you should just grab the ledge.
It is. And, I mean, going out there... I mean, there's an advantage to it if you can pull it off. You know, psychologically, you're damaging the other player. I think.
I think so too. If you're recovering and you go for the ledge and someone has the ledge and they just roll up, you know, you fall down. But if you go ahead and hit someone,
it's way less passive.
Spade's having a tough time keeping Luigi out, and that seems to be where he's getting a lot of his damage. He's getting in and he's throwing out aerials, and then when Link tries to get out of the pressure, he's getting hit with them.
Does he play Samus in this game? I have to wonder if he might need to go Samus.
I have not seen him play Samus. I went to ChargerCon last year, and he was... I don't even think he entered Melee, but he entered PM, and even back then he was a Link player. So
I did not know that. Because I used to interact with Ben and his friends more during the early Brawl days, kind of when they were getting integrated into our existing scene. And he was a NES player back then, a Brawl NES player.
Wow.
And that's what I knew him as for ages. So seeing him more recently, like, he's leveled up in Melee so much. Like, I used to be able to beat him, like, they didn't want to play Melee, and when they did, it was just like, wasn't going to happen. But I can't beat him now. Like, he's leveled up.
I think he got 5th or 7th in Melee out of 55.
That might be true. More power to him. But, you know, it's skills... Some of the things you learn in these games transfer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, even Brawl taught me a lot about spacing and being safe and being patient. Because in Melee, like, you can get away with superior... If you can get away with superior tech skill, you can overwhelm your opponent, and, you know, playing safe never becomes an issue.
I was trying to do that to Kendo today, because I'm a very tech skill heavy player, and he would just
play safe,
wave dash back, up air. Meanwhile, I'm like trying to double shine. And
it's definitely a spectrum. Like, it doesn't have to be, but the way people approach the game.
Ooh. No, that's one of the situations where, because there's so much lag after you tether recover, and someone's on the ledge, he could have just jumped up and back aired him.
Oh, Luigi could have?
Yeah, I think it's in the neighborhood of 40 frames of lag. It's really high. Now, fairly even game, a little bit of percent, but they both rack on percent pretty quickly.
I don't know why I did that. I'm seeing a number of whiffed up Bs. Yeah, approaching forward air, that's what's up. Yeah, I like to see that.
Boomerang to fair is a pretty good combo.
Link's forward air is so satisfying.
It really is, and it's so powerful.
It really is. In fact, I need to learn to shuffle it in Melee.
Is it good in Melee too?
It's great in Melee, but I don't have the tech skill to do it consistently. That's not Link's fault, it's me.
Link's one of my favorite low tiers to play in Melee. I love doing the moonwalk shenanigans.
Yeah, it's so easy. Like,
I know.
Moonwalking with Link is not even... People get hype on it too because they don't know you can do it because no one knows anything about mid-tiers in Melee. Like, new Melee players don't even bother to learn mid-tier matchups.
For the longest time, I thought Link could wall jump. And I was so disappointed to find out that he couldn't.
Only young Link.
Yep.
So you know that if you did target practice, target tests. You gotta break those targets.
I knew young Link could because when I was young, for the longest time, I couldn't figure out how to break his targets.
I'm starting at the bottom of this tunnel. Now what? It's just a total no-go until you figure out that he can wall jump. Wow.
Now it's 1-1. Spade's got that smug look on his face too.
Yeah, that's par for the course. Rom, somewhat unfazed, actually. I like Rom. I actually really want to see both of these players go far today. Yeah,
Ram's really nice. He's a super OG. He's cool. He's wearing a Split State Crew shirt. That's Rom.
Is that Georgia, Alabama?
I know that it encompasses Pensacola as well.
Oh.
Because that's from when he lived in Mobile.
Maybe Georgia or Florida, Alabama?
Maybe.
Florida, Georgia?
Florida,
Georgia line?
Yeah, somewhere on the Florida, Georgia line. But it's him, Ally, Zone, Ragnarok. I think Mikey.
Oh, Ragnarok. Okay, I've heard of Ragnarok. I don't know if I've ever met him.
He's really good.
I've heard of him. I've never met him.
He's nice too, so. He beat me in Fox Todos.
He's been around a while, from what I can tell.
He's almost retired at this point. He still goes to the local tournaments, but doesn't really travel too much.
Priorities change.
FD, how do you feel? Oh, never mind.
Well, we know how they feel. both players have agreed to do a coin match. That's one thing I really love about Smash is that because of all the bans, like we have that, you know, gentleman's clause. Like if two players agree that this is how they're going to settle things, they can absolutely settle things in a way that is outside of the tournament rules. And that is, to me, that is the heart of Smash. Like building a fighting game around this sort of sandbox, you know, format that's been set up, but then also like acknowledging and celebrating all the content that is not particularly tournament viable, you know, celebrating poke floats and the absurdity. And I think that's very unique to Smash. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you can't play Street Fighter with Pokeballs on.
You really can't.
Well, it turns out you can. But what do I know?
Is that some of that weird Tatsunoko stuff?
Good forward smash.
I know. Oh wow. Okay, so it just occurred to me that Rom has switched from Luigi to Falcon. I'm kind of surprised. But
Ram busted out Captain Falcon in the melee bracket a little bit too. He's playing a Sheik who's giving his Luigi trouble.
Oof.
The Falcon didn't pull it out, but he's giving him a try now.
Which Sheik was that, you think?
That was Nintendo who wound up winning it all.
I didn't get to see a lot of finals. I was busy doing other stuff today.
Well, he beat me in grand finals twice, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he showed up late, so they put him directly into losers, and then he won one out without losing a set. So he probably won twice as many games as I did, just starting in losers.
That's.
He definitely earned his money today.
Jeez, where's he from?
He's from Montgomery. We're actually Ram. We're actually 2-1 right now in sets because he beat me at like my third tournament, and then I beat him a couple months ago, and now he beat me today. So we'll see. He's a really good PM player. We'll see him today.
My goodness.
Ram's getting a little desperate, and he's getting hit with a lot of Link's aerials. Good Falcon kick. That move's a lot stronger in PM. There's less lag, and it can kill. I think you can combo neutral air into Falcon kick or something like that, but...
That's pretty cool. Really neutral it? Like kick, neutral air?
Ooh! Into Falcon kick.
Again.
Fortunately, it wasn't the last stock, but...
Yeah.
Jab into up B.
Jab up B.
That looked like it worked pretty well, though. I can't knock it.
That's true to Link. I mean, that like in Melee, you can do that sometimes.
We have a running joke in Tuscaloosa that, like, the change from Melee to PM is that every one of Link's moves will combo into every other one of Link's moves at some percent.
At some percent.
At some percent. So
in Melee, it's just janky disruption is the way you get what people might think of as combos. So that's funny.
So if you want to get a jab into up B, then free reign to do so.
Shoot. I'm playing the wrong game, man. Wow.
That down tilt can actually, it's a meteor spike if you get the right hitbox. That's why he's going for it there.
That's right, it is a meteor. I think you hit with the hilt.
Yeah.
That's also carryover from Melee.
Yeah, he and Young Link both have that in Melee, don't they?
Well, Young Link has it on the tip of the sword.
Okay.
So it's kind of a Marth Roy relationship. Oh!
Is he gonna kill him off this?
What? Reverse knee. That was sick. That was some genuinely sick Captain Falcon.
Oh! And now Ram at 173%.
Wow. If he had messed up any of that, he would have been a dead man.
I want to see him bring it back.
I mean, he could. He seems like a man with a lot of spirit.
And Captain Falcon, his aerials are generally pretty safe because you can space them away from someone's shield. But when you have that giant up B, I mean...
Jeez. Just
tough.
Against something like Link's up B, I feel like you want to just like run across the stage down